Thought I'd do a little introduction. I'm going to get me a YouTube channel started. My wife come up with a little name saying Homer's Hobbies, because I do a lot of different things. I mean, I got tools I restore. I got chainsaw. I got over 30 vintage chainsaws. I've redone one or two of them. I got plenty more to do. Like I said, I want to do some tools, and I might even do some toys. Just something, of course, a lot is going to have to wait till I get my garage built back. I just, I got a lot of little things I like to do. I enjoy doing it. Of course, right now I'm still working full time, even at 68, because, economy's been so bad. I really didn't want to retire, and I got to retire from the Vulcan Materials, 20 years with them. And I got a job at county jail. I'm a maintenance tech for them, which is not a bad job. It's a little aggravating at times, because the way the jail was designed, it was a really bad design. And so, I'm still working. My wife works at home, so and I'm drawing my Social Security. But God, it seems like it takes just about everything. We got a motorhome, and we like to do a little bit of traveling, but everything just costs us so much. I mean, it's just crazy what it used to be and what it is. Every time I go to the grocery store, and I buy my groceries at Walmart, much as I hate to, but I go there because, it's cheaper prices. It's just ungodly what stuff costs us. I don't know how anybody could say the economy was great these past 4 years, because they ain't been great at all. Fuel was always up, and, groceries has been up. I mean, it's always something, especially with eggs. That's one that kills me, is the eggs, man. There's always something wrong with the chicken farm somewhere. They got some kind of bird flu or some kind of something. There's always something wrong with the chickens, making the price of eggs go up. They'll go up, then they come back down. They go back up, come back down. It's crazy what you have to pay for eggs and milk. Of course, it's just me and my wife, so we don't use much milk, so I ain't worried about that too much. But eggs, we eat a lot of eggs. One thing, I love eggs. I was born and raised on it. But this is mainly just a little introduction to my channel. I hope to get started. I'm not real good at this stuff, especially editing, and I'm just now trying to figure out how to put some little short clips I got together, and that was it was making my brain hurt just doing that. I'm not that tech savvy like these younger generation is, and they don't make things simple anymore. Just like the smartphone I got right here. I mean, it's just every time you change phones, man, it's just a whole big old process of getting everything changed over, because some of the stuff don't go over. When you're got the two phones together, when you're changing, downloading your stuff from one phone to the other. I mean, it's just always a pain. But to me, I think I'd have a landline and an answer machine. I'm just to the point where, I use this thing, don't get me wrong, because I really ain't got a choice. Once I retire, because I got this personal phone and I got a work phone. So, but once I ever fully retire, I think if I'm going to have a mobile phone, I think I'm just going to get me a flip phone. Because used to, back in the day, before we had a cell phone, there was pay phones around. Well, there ain't no pay phones anymore. You can't find a payphone anywhere except maybe at the airport. That's the only place I've seen a payphone. And I ain't been in the airport in a pretty good while. But that's the only place I've ever seen a payphone was in the airport. But that's just the way that's the way our lives are now. Technology is just taking us over, and it's kind of sad in a way. People try to drive and talking on the cell. I see it every day going back into the work. I see it, you know. Me, my phone ring, I don't answer it until I get stopped somewhere. I just do not like to talk on the phone while I'm driving. If I think it's an emergency, I might would answer it, you know, if like it's my wife or my daughter or my son or something, you know, but I really don't want to talk on the phone while I'm driving. It distracts you too much. But we'll see how that happens with this thing. I don't know. I mean, I put a couple videos on back, gosh, 6 years ago. I had terrible internet. It took 3 hours to upload a 8-minute video or a 7-minute video, something like that. Anyway, it took 3 hours, over 3 hours. Our internet service is just god awful out where we live. Finally got some good internet. They just put it in Friday morning. And we are so happy to have it because my wife works at home. It's just a blessing for her, but it's just something we've really been hurting for 10 years out here where we live. That's the only bad thing about trying to get out from town is, you know, something like internet, mainly the internet service. Everything else you can pretty much get. They even have county water out in the country. Internet was terrible, so we got that resolved. So now I can start uploading some videos, and we'll see where it goes from there. I know I ramble a lot sometimes. I can't help that. I'll try to get out that much as I can, but I'm just want to get something to do. You know, I do a lot of little videos and all the stuff I do and everything. I mainly do it to show my wife what I'm out here doing, you know. But she said I ought to put them on YouTube, so I think I'm gonna give it a whirl and see what happens from there. I hope y'all enjoy. Like I say, some of mine are gonna be little clips I've put together once I finally figured out how to do it. So it's might look a little odd, not much. I hope not, but we'll see what happens from there. Hope you enjoy it. All right, well, I got all the tin down. That's right there. That's where the service was up there. I got all that down. Got this tin off down here at the bottom. This is what I got to fix down here. I got to kind of dig this out a little bit, and it look like I'm gonna have to lay some blocks. See if I can try my hand at laying blocks. Get that, which I'm going to get the rest of it down. So I got to do something with this side right here and then the back across over there. I thought the back across over there was worse, but I think this is from one end to the other here. Yeah, they people didn't have a clue about making a pad to pour slab on. They should have brought this rock, you know, another 3 or 4 foot out, you know, way out in here, you know, instead of trying to just pour just big, you know, make a bed of rock just big enough for the slab, because there's nothing there to hold it up. If you'd have poured it on out about 4 or 5 more feet of, you know, of rock and dirt and everything out here, it would have had some support to keep that shit from caving out from under it. But like I said, they didn't have a clue about what they were doing, so I got to deal with it. I'll get it. Like anything else, it's just another job. Got to suck it up and put on my big boy pants. And that post right there is rotted off at the bottom down there. So I got to get it down, get it on down to get these posts on the side. I'm gonna leave the ones in the center. We get all the posts on the side on the end, get all them posts down, and try to fix this slab where it's worth the shit to build back on. That's it. Everything out except for a work table and my toolbox. I got a pressure washer, man. I got these dark black looking stuff. I don't know. There's some that's got some blue in it. I don't know. I was supposed to say that right there. Like tar or something other. This over here is got some red in this and tar shit. And I tried to scrape it up. And, man, it's just not working good. It's everywhere in here, pretty much. So, all over here. Right everywhere you look, there's some just about. There's a few, very few spots. Like that spot right out here ain't hardly got anything on it. And you get back over to this corner, there it is again. Right there, right there. So, I guess I'm gonna check and see if I can, they have a concrete resurfacer machine. I've seen them before. I think they rent those. And rent it for a weekend. Just go over and grind this off just a little bit just to get it back kind of smooth and try to get some of this shit up. It's the only thing I know to do. So that stuff over here is not so bad, even though it's a little black, it's not real thick over here. Yeah. So this side over here is the worst by far, just right over here and the side next to the tent and everything. And this is where we're going to put the office at, was right here. I would like to get this crap up if it's all possible. So I'm going to see what I can find out. Oh, the tent is down. All I got to do now is get these lights down and start getting all the framing down from up there, all the tins off. Started getting a little shaky up there because the tin keeps it rigid. And the more I took off, the ricketier it got, it was kind of moving back and forth a little bit. Because when I got to the last, I didn't have no tin to stand on. I had to stand on the one bys going across. Did all right for an old man like me, I think. You know, it could have been worse. But I can use a step ladder now to get these rest of this stuff. I think that's what I use to put them up with, I think, with the step ladder. Might have to use a extension ladder on that high end. I can't remember. So I'll get started on that next, getting them one bys off. And once I get the one bys off, I can start getting the 2x6s down and save as much of that as I can. Because it's good wood. I can use it on that staircase. I can use it upstairs on the floor. On one bys where I was going to put them up there. If I could use these 2 bys on the stairway. So anyhow, come along slowly but surely.